afternoon. This is Tyler Poglitsch with Fox 43 News, and we are live here in Mechanicsburg for the 95th anniversary of the Jubilee Day here. And as you can see here behind me, things are just getting started. We're about an hour into everything, and already there are thousands of people making their way out for a day of fun-filled activities. We can see, some snow cones on this nice warm day, and we have so many vendors out here today supporting local businesses. We got some funnel cake here next to me, but if we look down here, there's just so many people coming out here to enjoy the day. Every June, the streets of this small town transform with nearly 300 vendors, local artists, community groups, and food trucks all lining the streets for a full day of family fun. And speaking of those food trucks, we have right here some Euros, where we have James Ingram, who says they have been out here since the 1980s, giving people delicious food. We see some sausage on the grill, some peppers and onions. They just have about everything. It just honestly smells super delicious. We got some French fries right here. James is a little busy. Of course he would be. There are nearly 70,000 people expected to come out here today. We're gonna hope to talk to him in just 1 minute. All good, James. The Mechanics Chambers of Commerce expects nearly 70,000 visitors this year, and the crowd that they've spent months preparing for, just gonna take it in right now. We see some more snow cones off to my right here, and it's just an amazing crowd so far, and it's going to be going on until 9 o'clock tonight. And we have James here right now. Good afternoon, James. Thank you for joining us again.
Great, great to see you again.
Thank you. And I was just mentioning to our viewers, you guys have been out here since the 1980s, serving us some delicious food. What's it been like coming out here for the last 4 decades?
It's been great. Like I said, once again, the people's always been very supportive of the whole festival. The festival committee does an excellent job with the volunteers. I mean, when we leave, the place is clean. The people are very thoughtful. We've been through all kinds of economies, inflation, deflation, COVID. They never backed down. They always came out, and you gotta love that.
And the event kicked off at 10 o'clock today, and we're just about 10 minutes until noon. What's it been like seeing the thousands of people and even thousands of more come out?
There's more people here today right now than it was last year at this time.
And what's it like seeing that the community will always come out and support y'all?
I believe that. I've seen that here. I've seen that through years of being here. They come no matter what. I'm talking about if it's pouring rain, there'll be a few out there, believe me.
And what type of preparation goes into getting enough food ready for people to come out here so that you don't run out?
We buy from wholesalers, we bring it, we have to store it, freeze it. We come prepared. We got freezers full of frozen meat. We cook it fresh. Everything we do is fresh.
All right, James, well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the lemonade. And, James just gave me a delicious lemonade, and I'm definitely going to need it today, considering it is a warm one out here. But we're going to walk down a little bit more now to see some of the other things that are out here. And you can see everybody is out here today, and safety is also a priority. There are some road closures, and there are police present here since there's expected to be 70,000 people out and about today. But again, for anyone who's just joining us, this has been going on now for 95 years, and the impact of this small town street fair continues to grow, boosting local businesses and celebrating Mechanicsburg's community spirit. It's truthfully just a celebration of history, culture, and community, providing some traditions that really do get better with age. And in about 5 minutes or so, we're going to be kicking off the festival. We're going to have the opening ceremony speeches, which we will be live for, but just walking down the street and seeing all of the fun that is out here today. And you can just see there are so many people out here just enjoying the day. And outside of the delicious food and drinks that are here, it's also going to be helping local businesses. One of them is the Boiling Springs, maybe not a business, but the Boiling Springs cheerleader team. And we're going to be joined with one of the coaches. Hold on, let's find her. I'm going to set this down. All righty, and we are now joined with Tiffany, who is with the Boiling Springs cheerleading team. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. And what's it like just seeing everybody out here right now?
Oh, it's just really awesome to see the community coming out and supporting and seeing them support our program and all the other programs and people that are here.
And we got some music playing in the background. People are getting the celebration started. What's it like seeing everybody out here? And we're only 2 hours into it, and we still have a whole day to go till 9 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been awesome. We've put a big dent in our water sales so far. Doing a great job. It's super hot, which makes it easy to sell ice cold water.
And speaking of water, that is why you guys are out here to raise money for the upcoming school year season. What type of impact will this have on for the school as well as the team?
It's a huge impact. It's a great fundraiser for the program. It takes some of the pressure off of parents whenever they're doing individual fundraisers and really helps us out with all the equipment, apparel, competition fees, everything we have for the season.
And we just saw some of the cheerleaders cheering a little bit.
Yeah.
What's their excitement been like out here?
They've been doing a great job getting out. They've taken the waters and been walking through the crowd, using the megaphones and all of their spirit props to encourage the crowd to come buy water from them. So they're having a blast over here today.
And you guys are actually set up in a prime location. We have the music right here, and in just a couple of minutes will be the opening ceremony. Last year, we talked about a little bit earlier ago, last year was the first year you guys came out here to raise money for the season. How did last year's fundraising efforts go?
Last year we did great. This year already feels like we're ahead of where we were at this time last year, so we're super excited.
And you mentioned that these fundraising efforts can help alleviate some of that cost from the parents to have to, go to some of the events or uniforms and things like that. How important is it for, everybody to come out here today to support their local, maybe schools or businesses?
It's super important. A lot of these schools only have so much funds to separate between all the sports programs. So all the sports programs are out there raising money, hitting the ground, trying to get support from the community. It really, really helps offset that for the schools, for the programs, and for the parents.
And like I mentioned, we're just a few minutes away from the opening ceremonies, which means we have about 9 hours left for everybody to come on out here. What do you think people can expect to see when they come out here?
I think they can expect to see our girls definitely over here having a lot of fun with lots of spirit, selling water, but there's just a lot to see, a lot going on, lots of awesome food and vendors and things to do. So really encourage everybody to get out here and support all of the programs and vendors that are here.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tiffany. Really
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And like I mentioned, in just a few minutes, we're going to have the opening ceremony. So we're going to go over to the band playing right now, and it should be kicking off in just a few minutes.
Can I say here real quick? My name's Reed.
Thank you again. We're Transmusic Education Center. This is the Ian Brookmeyer Quartet. We've got Ian, Jason, myself, and we've got RJ here on the skin. So thank you so much. Have a great Jubilee Day, and the opening ceremonies are about to start.
And you just heard it, that the opening ceremonies are about to start, and the crowds are already filling up, getting anticipated. So we're going to be live here until those ceremonies kick off, but you can just see the amount of people that are out here today enjoying the beautiful weather out here in Mechanicsburg. You know, for anyone who's just joining us, we're live here at the 95th anniversary of the Jubilee Day here in Mechanicsburg. And if you just look down the street right now, there is thousands of people lining up and just enjoying the beautiful day we have here right now. And it is such a sight to see, and the smell is amazing. We have so many food trucks out here, food vendors selling, see right here in front of us, sundaes. We got some root beer floats, which honestly sounds really good at this moment with how warm it is outside. No, we have people waving. Hello. Germantown, Maryland. Wow. Thank you for joining us. And it looks like that the opening ceremonies are going to be kicking off in just a few minutes. But, you know, just want to take in the sight that is here in Mechanicsburg right now. You know, we had the Boylan Springs cheerleading team. We just talked with one of their coaches where today's event is going to help them fundraise money for the upcoming season and help alleviate costs from the parents, whether it's for uniforms or travel or competitions. That's what this event is all about, is bringing the local community together and celebrating. You know, for anyone who is just joining us, we're live here at the 95th anniversary of the Mechanicsburg Jubilee Day. And you saw, you know, one person who's out here is having fun. I think everybody out here today is just absolutely having fun.
Oh, sorry.
You know, you see people out here right now selling water. It's a warm day out here, so if you do plan on coming out, take advantage. They're selling water for just $1, and that is honestly quite a bargain with how warm it is out here today. But you know, you can see right here in front of us, there's just thousands and thousands and thousands of people. The Mechanicsburg Chamber of Commerce expects nearly 70,000 people to be out here today. All right, folks, well, we are going to wrap things up for now, but make sure you tune in right here on Fox 43 News at 4 and 5, where we will have the opening ceremonies coming up later, as well as hearing from some locals and how today's event impacts their community.